In this video, we're going to talk about the top 5 high yield savings account out there and how you can start making your money work for you. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Jason. This is a Painting Pinterest guide to personal finance. Consider hitting that like and subscribe button. We'll jump right into the video. So these accounts are ones that I would recommend that you utilize for your emergency fund. And what I mean by an emergency fund is a financial safety net that you can use if there is a mishap or something happen where you are unable to pay for your monthly bills and expenses on a regular basis. Now, typically speaking, an emergency fund is going to be anywhere between a 3 to 6 month account amount that you can utilize for your monthly expenses and not have to worry about going hungry. Now, a emergency fund should have around 3 to 6 months of a fund at a time that it can cover for any expenses that you may need when you're unable to create an income at that time. Now, anybody is going to need an emergency fund, whether you're making millions of dollars at a time or you're making a few thousand. You will need to have some sort of fund, because what happens if you were to lose that particular income that you have? So once you determine what your emergency fund is going to be and how much it's going to be in there, then you just need to start looking at different accounts that you can start making some money on that particular amount that you have. And that's where this list is going to come in. So before I jump into the list, I do want to note that pretty much every one of them on this list is going to have no fees and no minimums. Or if they do require a minimum, it's going to be $1, so pretty minimal. They will also have a point where they may require you to have a direct deposit, but that's the case. That's already expected, because you should be already putting some money into these accounts on a monthly basis so that you can save some money for something down the road. And also, a lot of these are going to be a non-traditional, non-brick and mortar online bank, and that's how they're able to offer some of these higher interest rates, because they don't have a lot of the overhead costs associated with it. So now they have all that done with, we're going to go ahead and jump into the first list. All right, so the first one on my list is going to be the SoFi bank, and this bank is offering a 3.25% APY on your money with no cap. And the reason why I like this one, even though it's not the highest percentage yield out there, is because it does come along with a bonus offer. If you deposit a certain amount of money, they will give you some cash associated with that account. So if you were to go ahead and deposit anywhere between $1,000 and $4,999, then they're going to give you a $50 cash bonus. And if you deposit anything between $5,000 and more, then they're going to give you a $250 cash bonus at that time. And I do like this because when you combine the 3.25% with that cash bonus of, say, $250, that's going to greatly exceed any of the percent annual return that you can get from any other higher interest accounts out there. And also, coupled with SoFi's many reviews, it is a great option and one that I would put on the #1 list for my options for this account. Coming in number 2 on my list is going to be the Discover Bank, and they are going to be offering a flat 3% rate on your money with no cap. I do like this one because they also will come along with another bonus offer that you can utilize. This one in particular is going to be not a direct deposit, but it's going to be just a regular deposit into their account within the first 30 days. If you were to deposit a $15,000 amount into their account within the first 30 days, then you can receive up to $150 into your account just for doing that. And if you were to deposit $25,000 into your account, then they're going to give you a $200 bonus associated with it. Now, again, this is not one of the higher rates out there, but you do get this nice bonus offer, which does increase that amount of that first year interest rate that you're going to be getting compared to some of the other higher interest rates out there. All right, number 3 on my list is going to be UFB Direct Bank. They do offer a 3.91% interest rate associated with their account. I do like this one, even though there is no cash bonus associated with it. It is one of the higher ones out there that is going to give you a great return, flat and flat. Don't have to worry about what's going on. There is no caps associated with it, and they are a very good and reliable bank that have some pretty good reviews, and I have seen that their online banking services work really well. So if you're looking for a bank out there that has a high interest rate, has no frills associated with it, you don't have to worry about it, then this is going to be the one for you. All right, number 4 on the list is going to be CIT Bank, and they do offer a 3.6% APY associated with their bank. This is another no frills account out there that you can utilize if you don't want to have to worry about having a particular direct deposit or having to worry about minimums associated with it. Then this is a great one for you. They have a really good banking app that I would recommend using if you like this company, and they have no fees associated with their transfers. Now, the last one on the list is kind of a staple for me and my family. It is the American Express Personal Savings High Yield, and we do have the history of being with them in the past, and they had some really good rates and really competitive comparatively to other bank accounts out there. Specifically for right now, they are offering a 3% rate, which I do suspect in the future it will continue to go up to be competitive with some of these other bank accounts out there. But for right now, it is a flat 3%, and I know that I can trust them, and it's safe, and you can utilize them. The one thing that I don't like about them is they don't have a particular app specifically for the high yield savings account. They do have a website that you can go to, but sometimes it can be a little bit clunky. And so for that, it's not at the top of the list, but it is one out there that I feel very safe putting my money in and moving forward with. Now, all of these accounts are FDIC insured for up to $250,000, and so there's nothing that you need to worry about for that important things, and they're all very similar, but in the end, it's going to come down to what you're prioritizing the most. Are you looking for the highest interest amount? Are you looking for some of those bonus offers? Are you willing to transfer your money to multiple different spots so that you can get some great offers and some great bonuses associated with them? It really comes down to what works best for you. Hope this gave you some good information on some of the high yield savings account coming out right now that you can start utilizing. If you got some good information from this video, then I would want to push you on to this next one to learn a little bit more about how to make your money go a little bit further with some of these credit card tips. Just want to remind you that we're here from your first penny to your first million. We'll see you next time.